This tournament is the Ferguson. It costs $1. It's a daily tournament. They run every day. Uh, Starts at 1:30 Eastern, and we registered late. Late registration usually goes through the 6th level. We registered with about 8 minutes left to go in the 6th level. I like to do that from time to time because you can kind of catch a nice spot, especially if you catch a hand. You can usually get paid off early. Right now there's 1,300 players in the tournament, and it pays 351 places. And as you can see at this table, they're kind of going crazy. So pick up a hand like aces or kings, you're going to get paid. And you see right here, ace jack, ace king, ace queen, all up against each other. You get a nice hand, you're going to get paid off. So we won't get dealt in till we get the big blind. So we got a couple hands here to wait, and that's what we're going to do. Alright, we finally got dealt in here. We got 8 of spades, 3 of clubs. Nothing too special, obviously we're not calling that, so we're just going to hit the fold button here. And see if somebody else might do. We're getting decent pot odds here. We're getting 6-1 on our money, so we're going to call. See what happens. Alright, 3-3 jack comes. Okay, and then a queen. We had a deuce or 7 here on the river. Oh, nope. It's not going to check. I had a feeling it might, but it's not going to. And let's kind of see how this hand plays out. Well, 4-3. If you have some questions about the full tilt console, up here in the upper left corner, it's tourney info. You can find out exactly what the largest stack is, the average size, the smallest, your current position, when the next level is going to be, and when the next break is going to be. Very valuable information. Last hand, you can find out what your opponents were holding. My screen size isn't where it should be to view the last hand. Layout, you can, if you're multi-tabling, you can hit layout, and you can tile tables, do all that stuff. Then there's options, lobby, and stats. Stats, you can find out. As you can see, for 10 hands we've sat here, we've seen 1 flop, and we haven't won anything, so. Alright, we picked up ace jack here in middle position with 1 raiser, so I believe we can make 1 of 2 plays. We can either raise all in or call, and I think calling right here would be the best situation. But there's a few more people behind us, and I really regret not re-raising now. And there's an all-in. Late. See what happens here. We're going to get in the mix, see what happens. More than likely we're beat, but we need to hit a jack. And there's our jack. Alright, and we just made some chips, so we're playing now. And that's kind of the beauty of entering a tournament late. You get a kind of a mediocre hand like that, and you can play it and get paid off. But we still had to hit our card in order to win, so. Alright, there's 4 people in the pot. We're going to go ahead and call. We're already in the big blind. Nice pot odds. We just flopped a joint. Not the nut straight, but we did hit the straight, so we do have 1 all in. And the reason why I checked is because I want somebody to bluff at it. Because there is a side pot, and yeah, we did get a bluffer here. And we're going to go ahead and shove all in. There's a chance there might be a flush draw out there. Very likely. Yep, and I was right. And somebody made a boat. He made quads. Nothing you can do in that situation, really. We made our play, we hit our hand, and, they got there, and just lucky that the other person didn't hit a club for the flush. So, one thing I like to do when I'm playing a multi-table tournament is I like to figure up about what the average chip stack is going to be during payout time. So at this particular tournament we have 2,761 players. You'll need to divide that by the number of payout spots, which is 405, and then multiply that by the amount of chips you started with. So we need 10,225 in order to cash, or just about that many in order to get the payout spot. So I'm going to close out the calculator, and we are going to fold this garbage. Alright, we got Queen 9 of Hearts here against the small blind. We're just going to call because I think this is just a push raise. Obviously didn't go our way. He's going to rebet. I figured as much. We got to fold. Nine, 7. About the same hand we had last hand. There's raise, and we're going to fold. Alright, well, this is the last hand before we go to break, so obviously we're folding. And, let's see what happens here. I just have this weird feeling a deuce would have came, but at any rate. So now we just wait for all the tables to finish. And I'll bring up some stats for you. Okay, as you can see, we have 4 minutes left on this break. This is the tournament's second break. This is our first because we entered late. We're going to go ahead and get some tourney info right now. Largest stack, 28,452. Average is 5,119. Smallest is 5. Our current position is 496 of 809, and our break is up in 4 minutes. And we still need to get to that 10,000 mark, so right now we're looking at least one double up and maybe two in order to get to that elite caching spot of one of the 405 placers. And the caching spots, you can see, I'll bring it up for you here. If we get to 405, we're looking at $1.38. 307 to 351, $1.52, and pay ladder goes up all the way up to the first place spot of 505.26. Now that's pretty good investment for $1. If you can get to the final table, you'll get at least 38 times your money back. So, but right now we're looking at trying to get a double up here within the next 2 levels before the blinds, before the antes hit, because when the antes hit, I'll bring this up again. When the antes come around at level 10. We are currently at level 8. So we've got another 3 minutes left on, or we've got another couple minutes left on this level, and then level 10 will start our antes.